Hello, Deepika ma'am.
Hello,
Hello,
madam. Good afternoon. Good evening. Sorry.
good evening, good evening. A very warm welcome to Firki's 3-day workshop. And before we begin with our
Good
session,
evening.
good evening, everyone. Let us just take a moment to get to know each other a little better. So please introduce yourself in the chat box. I can already see a lot of you have started introducing yourself. So just tell us more about where are you joining from, what do you do, and if you could share in one word, what does tech-driven leadership mean to you? Sabaira ma'am has already started technology. We can have from education. Take a moment to type that in, and we'd love to know more about the incredible educators and leaders in the room. What does tech-driven leadership mean to you? Effective teaching and learning. Tech-driven leadership is an empowerment. Beautiful. As we are writing, do take a moment to read through each other's responses as well. Performance. Educated to improve skills. Effective usage of technology. If you haven't introduced yourself yet, go ahead and drop your response in the chat box. We'd love to hear from you. Thank you all for sharing. We hope to explore some of these very ideas like empowerment. Someone shared innovation as well and impact, right? Through the tools and conversations that are planned over the next 3 days. Learning and exposure for teachers and educators have been an inspiration behind Firki workshops. You can go through different workshops, learnings, webinars, learning paths conducted on the portal. The link to the same will be posted in the chat window soon. We believe that your time is valuable and we want to acknowledge your presence in this workshop. So we will be providing our participants with a certificate of attendance. This is made available to participants who attend all the 3 days of the workshop. So we will share more details on how to fill out the feedback form and access the certificate on day 3 of the workshop. I'm loving the energy in the chat box. Yeah, so now I will take you through a few features on Zoom that you can use to have an engaging and productive session. This is the mic button. You can click this to keep yourself muted. Unmute only if the speaker asks you to. This is the video button. You can switch on and off your video with. You can share your questions and thoughts in the chat window. I will be here to curate your questions and share them with our speaker. Very importantly, please rename yourself as your full name, since only then we will be able to track your attendance for the 3 days and provide you with the certificate. Here are some simple steps to follow to rename yourself on Zoom. Kindly do this with me if you haven't done this already. If you're joining from laptop, click on the participants button located at the bottom of the Zoom window. This will open a panel on the right side of the screen showing a list of all the participants. In the participants panel, locate your name in the list. Hover over your name and click on the More button that appears. That is the 3 dots. Select Rename from the drop-down menu. Enter your new name in the pop-up window and click Change or Rename. However, if you are joining from mobile, you will see a screen like this as shown on the screen. Click on the Participants button located at the bottom of your Zoom window. You will see your name in the participants panel. Click on your name, select rename from the drop-down menu, enter your new name in the pop-up window and click on OK or Done. Now that you have renamed yourself, here are some of the things to keep in mind. Just after the workshop, we would encourage you all to talk to people around you about what you learned today. We remember best when we share our learning with others. Yes, Bharti ma'am, you have raised your hand.
I just want to know what to rename myself as.
Your full name.
Bharati Manikam.
Yeah,
Okay, thank you.
thank you. Secondly, practice learning from the workshop in your work. Thirdly, access the certificate and resources on www.firki.co or Firki app. Please note, full participation is required on all the 3 days, that is 16th to 18th July. So please ensure you are present for all the days to receive a certificate. And attend our next Firki workshop or a webinar. You need to do so by signing up on www.firki.co to get more updates on it. That brings us to the end of the pre-workshop presentation. Let us begin with the workshop now. So now that we are all settled in, it's time to deep dive into the session. And we're delighted to have you all join us for today's episode titled Tech-Driven Leadership. It is a 3-day workshop, and today is the day 1 of the workshop titled Leading Creatively, where we will explore digital tools like Canva and Pinterest for school success. I am your host Deepika and I work at Firki. I will be your guide for this workshop to help you navigate through it. This workshop has been thoughtfully designed in partnership with Vidya Vidai Foundation, a Chennai-based non-profit that's deeply committed to building child-centered schools across India. Let me tell you a little more about our partners. Vidya Vidai works closely with school leaders to empower them through leadership development, coaching, and peer learning. As strategic advisors, they also collaborate with district and state governments to drive large-scale systemic transformation. Their current reach is more than 37,000 schools in Tamil Nadu. By strengthening leadership at both the school and system levels, they aim to create learning environments that are safe, inclusive, and joyful, where every child is nurtured to become a future-ready learner. As we move to the workshop, I have a few requests for our participants. We request you to keep your cameras on for effective interaction. To avoid disturbance, we request you to keep your mics on mute unless the speaker asks you to unmute. Use the chat window to ask a question or raise hand to share something. Participate enthusiastically throughout the session. And most importantly, take notes to actively capture your learnings. The recording of the session will be made available on the Firki portal. We request you to keep this a non-judgmental space by respecting each other's views and experiences. And yes, just stay curious, open, and willing to learn from each other. Before we explore today's digital tools, let's take a moment to connect our conversation to the National Education Policy 2020, which provides a strong foundation for this workshop. The NEP clearly recognizes that technology is no longer optional, it is essential. Please take the next 30 seconds to read what NEP 2020 states. The policy recommends the extensive use of technology in teaching and learning, in removing language barriers, and in supporting educational planning and management. So whether it's in the classroom, staff room, or even at the policy level, technology has a key role to play in transforming education. More importantly, it places teachers and school leaders at the heart of this change. Now it's time for the highlight of today, our incredible speaker. Meet Janani Ramchandran. She is a passionate educational professional currently serving as the state program lead at Vidya Vidai. She works closely with the school education department in Tamil Nadu to strengthen school leadership, child safety, and student well-being. As a former Teach for India fellow and program manager, Janani has coached and supported over 60 fellows and contributed to the learning outcomes of 2,500 and more students. With over 5 years of experience in the social sector, she brings expertise in system level collaboration, contextual program design, and leadership development. Her work is driven by a deep commitment to inclusive, student centered school ecosystems. So, without further ado, let's give a warm welcome in the chat to Janani. I could already see Amarjot and Fatima just appreciating Janani. So, yes, just go ahead and give a warm welcome to our speaker for today. We hope you all have an interesting workshop. Janani, we're so excited to learn from you today. Yeah, over to you.
Thank you so much, Deepika. Thank you everyone in the chat box. You're being very kind. I'm just sharing the screen. So without further ado, we can go into the presentation. Just give me a minute so I can share. Okay, we'll start the presentation, and whenever you have any doubts, please put it in the chat box. So we'll get the time to read it and respond to you as well. And there will be moments where you have to share it because we can make it as much interactive as possible. So before starting the session, a big warm welcome to each and every one of you. Because I just wanted to say thank you because in middle of multiple lesson plans, corrections, events, and 100 other things, the fact that you have made the space for joining today, that too in the evening, speaks volumes. Because creativity often just begins by just showing up and maybe like, can I try something new? That is the thought which arises, and that's where it takes forward as well. Today might not be the perfect day to start, but you have been here, and these small steps will make a big difference. So, thank you very much, Deepika, for the kind introduction about me. Here are small snippets. Just one minute. Here are small snippets about myself. So I was a teacher. During the COVID time, I taught grade 3 and 4 students. And from there, I became a program manager and then coached over like 60 plus fellows. And now I'm working in the Department of School Education for the Tamil Nadu government as a part of Magil Mutram system, which is house system. If you are in Tamil Nadu, you might have heard about it. And over the years, as a teacher, as a coach, and now within working in the system, I know that creativity is just isn't a decoration, but a powerful leadership tool. So whether it's maybe designing a wall display or a school magazine or like capturing the student voices, creativity makes the learning visible. So today we are going to just explore very, very simple tools, which you might have heard, you might have seen, you might have worked as well. But we are just going to see what are the nuances which we can use for the school's impact. The next one. So before we dive in, Deepika, can you help us to post this poll so we can hear from the audience what they are thinking? So when you are having to make a visual, like a notice board or an invite or a decorate a classroom, what do you usually feel? It might be with or without the tool. Like it can be a chart paper thing. What are you thinking when it's a work given to you? Do you feel excited or do you feel overwhelmed? Or like, okay, I'm just going to do it. I'm very inspired to do it. Can you just
The poll
share?
is finished. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you just share the poll as well? Screen of the poll. Results.
Yeah. So these are the results.
Most of you feel excited. Some of you feel inspired. Some of you feel rushed. And okay, there is a mix of everything, which is a good place to start the journey as well. I am okay. Deepika, can you let me share the screen? I'm not able to. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So most of you feel excited, overwhelmed, mixed. mixed emotions, and that is a good place to start with as well. Now, I'm just going to introduce a character where is Geeta Miss. Geeta Miss creative journey. I'm just going to give a very small introduction about Geeta Miss. Geeta Miss is a government school teacher in Chennai, and she is 50 plus years old, and she is teaching fourth and fifth grade students. And as I see, many of you feel excited, but also a little bit nervous. And that is a beautiful energy, right? And when we are starting, Geeta has also started the same place. She's a very enthusiastic teacher who wants to do something for her classroom and also for her school. So she just loved creating, decorating notice boards, adding small touches, contextualizing it as well. And sometimes she would feel stuck also. Oh, I have these many ideas. What to do? Where do I project everything and create something very, very interesting for my students and also for my school? And that's the moment when she discovered these tools, Pinterest and Canva. And today, what we are going to do is that we are going to see the entire presentation in terms of Geeta Miss journey. First, we are going to understand why really visual elements matter in a school, how she noticed the impact of visuals in her own classroom. And then we are going to explore a little bit about Pinterest and Canva and see how we can get more creative ideas. We are already creative, yes, but also we'll get a little more creative extra as well. And then we are going to see small demos of how we can do a poster in within a period of 10 minutes. Can we see that as well? And then we will explore a little bit about AI in Canva. And then we will also end it with taking a back to say, can we create a post work? Whatever we learned today, can we apply it and see how it works for us? And then come back to ask if there are any doubts. Okay, moving on to the next slide, asking you, why does visuals matter? I know most of you are school leaders, teachers who have been in the education system for very long years, and we always talk about print-rich classrooms in our classroom. And why do you think it is actually important? Take 30 seconds to think, and can you post your thoughts? Yeah. For attention in children, for better comprehension, high retention, memorable and impactful. Yes, exactly. Connect better with visual. Yeah. Better grasping. Nasreen ma'am, can we just share it?
Yeah, ma'am. I think the colors helps in the better neuronal connections.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Thank you so much,
Maybe
ma'am, for sharing.
5 kg.
Better engagement. Okay, like you all said, it's the same thing which is backed by the data as well. So if you can see, almost 65% of the students are visual learners. And it is a study which was done by a Clemson University. And then when visuals are presented, they process almost 60,000 times faster than a text. And when you pair the text and the visuals together, 42% retention is there. And you people were all right. And this is the same thing which Geeta is also seen in her classroom and the impact which was making. So she was thinking, okay, I'm always creating things in a PPT and I'm not getting any ideas. So what can I do to just learn more or see how much more creative things I can create? That's where she was introduced to Pinterest. Now, Pinterest is a common thing which we might know, we might also not know, and it's completely fine. So, where have you seen Pinterest? Have you ever used Pinterest before? Yes. If yes, can you also mention where and how you have used it? For me, I use it usually for my room decoration and also for my wallpapers. So, where have you used? I can see many yes and no's. Room decor, okay, we resonate a lot. Download some images, project ideas, creative ideas. Yes, creative ideas where? Like, is it a wallpaper? Is it a room decor? And interestingly, I personally use it for blouse designs as well because you get beautiful blouse designs there. So anchor charts, okay, we are using it for teaching as well. Very good. Introduction, craft ideas, worksheets. Oh, there are too many responses. So nice hearing from you all. Art therapy, interesting. Infographics, DIYs, worksheets, awesome. And that's how Geetam is also food recipes as well. Very, very important. And that's how Geetam is also use Pinterest. And let's see a small demo. If some people have said they don't know how to use it. So we will just go into a small demo to show how we can create and use the Pinterest. I'm stopping to share the screen. I'm sharing. Okay, so this is my Pinterest. And how I usually do it is that I just go to my profile page and you can use it in a mobile as well. So those are saying that you didn't use it, you don't know how to use it. It's completely easy. You just have to download Pinterest and then sign in. And then just go to a board so you can save everything. Like example, I am just going for sports days, which I was searching recently. So I'll create that. So you're going to create a board and then I'm going to sports day posters. Here, I'm going to just save it and save it to the board which I wanted to save it. And you can also download the image, like most of you are saying, like you have downloaded images, used it as well. And since most of you have used it, yeah, I do make folders. That's a wonderful way to do it as well. So now Geeta has also did the same thing. She created folders, she created boards, she created like saved multiple images, like almost thousands of images. And she already has a repository of ideas to what to do. But there was a problem, maybe a challenge, which arose when she was asked to do a annual day poster. And she was like, she was bubbling with joy that she was given the responsibility first. And she has wonderful ideas. So she was thinking about that. And then what she did was that she was in a state where she was not able to think about anything. She was like, okay, I have ideas, I have multiple things, but what do I do with the ideas? And that's where she came across Canva. So this is a part, we will share this presentation with you. Now we are moving on to the next one. Before moving on to the next one, just I'm sharing the Pinterest uses for teachers and also for the HMs. I'm just pausing here so you can take a screenshot or take a note of it. These are the possible ideas. So classroom organization, routine and schedule, DIY teaching methods, art integrated projects, and most of you have answered in the chat as well. Yeah.
Shamli ma'am, you have your hand raised. Do you have any query?
Yes, I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes,
Hello,
please,
Janani.
ma'am. Hi.
Yes. So I have never used Pinterest, and I was not aware it is an app because mostly it comes under the, like, whenever I'm searching something on Google, the results are showing Pinterest, and then at the end it says you have to subscribe to download this image and all. So I'm very new for this. So as you are sharing up the information, I have few questions that, like, I am very aware of Canva. I daily use that. In fact, today also I used Canva. So when I'm using Pinterest, can I like edit and all the image, and just now you have shown how to download the image. I can only download whatever is there, but
Yeah.
can I edit it as per my, like, okay.
So Pinterest is a place where you can get a lot of ideas and you can download it. So editing tool will be your Canva tool where you can just upload the image. And if you want to edit it, you can also get the templates. As you already know, Canva is also a place where you can edit it. Pinterest is the repository of ideas and creative ideas where you can just download it, print it, and use it. For the subscribe thing, you just have to log in with your email ID, which I'll show right now, the steps which I've shown. Like I can share the screen as well. So you have to just, I thought of showing a demo in the phone as well, but I couldn't connect it. But I can share a video with you where you can create a board, you can save things as well in your phone itself. Just 1 minute.
Thank you.
And this is an image screenshots from the phone. I have taken from my own phone. Like these are the screenshots. So you can create a collage as well, where you can cut things and paste it and make a collage together as well. And you can just do this with 4 simple steps. Yeah. Can we move on to the next one? Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. 1 minute. Yeah. So whenever you have doubts, I'll pause after I finish a topic, then you can ask your queries as well. So in middle of the session, we are not answering and then going to the next one. Yeah. These are things. Keep the questions coming. Don't hesitate. Please ask. So everybody is clear about it. These are the Pinterest uses for teachers. These are few certain things which I could think about. So I have mentioned it. And these are the things for the HMs as well. So you can think for the whole school. And one of the most appreciated idea by Geeta Miss was she created an appreciation wall for the teachers in the entire school and pasted it and just she printed it and pasted it in the school entrance. So whoever comes in can appreciate the teachers. So that is also one of the things which you can use it in schools. Okay, now we are moving on to the next one. Like we are seeing about Geeta Miss story, where she just have a lot of ideas, but don't know what to do with the lot of ideas and the creative things which we collected in the Pinterest. Now she come across a tool which is Canva. And like ma'am said, Canva is something which people use right now. And I don't know why it's coming out. Yeah. Canva is a tool which most of them uses now. Have you used Canva before? Can you just share where have you used Canva in the chat box? If you have used, okay. People are saying yes, no, no. Okay. Okay. Okay, we are getting mixed responses. Okay, thank you so much for sharing. This is really, really helpful. We'll start from the basic of how Canva is free for educators to the place where we can use AI in Canva. So we will cover most of the things. If it is not covered also, at the end, you can ask yours as questions, right? So Canva is a tool where you can create anything like posters, videos. You want to make an Instagram post, you can explore multiple other things here. And that's the same thing which our Geeta Miss also did. And she got to know from a colleague that Canva is free for educators. Let's see how Canva is free for educators and what are the steps we have to follow to get the free for educators thing. And one of the most important thing is that Canva is also available in your mobiles. So you can download it and you can use it as well. So what is Canva? So as we always know, when we go into an app, we just have like free access, then a premium access version. So this free for educators give you the premium access version where you can use all the designs which are without watermarks as well. And for that, you have to log into Canva. If you're using your mobile, you can download Canva app. And then you have to sign up as a teacher. So if you have a school email ID, awesome. When I was a fellow, I used Teach for India email ID, which was related to educators thing. So it was easier to gain me access. But if you don't have it, but you have just an Gmail account as well, it's completely fine. You just have to log in as the educator, sign up as an educator, then go into the website and then provide the details, either a school ID card or an appointment letter, which shows that you are an educator. Educator can be like teacher, school lead, anybody who works in the school. So you can just go into it and upload the document. And then you have to wait for 24 to 48 hours to get the access. And once it is approved, you can use all the Canva Pro features. Let's see what is a Canva Pro feature, like what does Geeta Miss did and everything. So we are going to the next one to see how did actually Geeta Miss create a poster? Because I said, right, like she was trying to create an annual day poster. She has a lot of ideas from Pinterest. She has downloaded it, saved it, and everything is ready. But she wanted to make it very colorful and very presentable. So everybody is noticing and she's in the spotlight because she just wants her poster should be highlighted and everybody should be coming to the annual day as well. So Geeta Miss followed very three simple steps. One, we will just show it as well. Why are we just seeing it? I'll share the screen so we can see how Geeta Miss created the poster by herself. I'm just sharing the screen. So you have to log in, definitely. I have logged in already since I have an account. Okay, this is what the website looks like. Like you can open it in Google itself. If you want to download it in mobile phone, you can do it as well. And only difference between the web, like the laptop and the mobile phone is that mobile phone takes little bit more time because you have to do the alignment, you have to edit, because phone takes little bit more time. That's it. So here, if you can see, just we will see an overall thing of what and all is there in Canva. So if you can see, like you can create a social media poster, you can do a presentation, you can do a document, you can do a report. I have also created many, many reports using Canva. And this whole presentation, which I'm showing you, is also created in Canva. So now let's come back to the story. What did Geeta Miss do? So Geeta Miss has an idea that she has to do a poster for annual day. Let's do it in very three simple steps. One, I am going to just click into plus and then I'm saying annual day poster. It's loading. It's because of my net. You can see it as well. Or what I'll do is that I can go to templates and I can show it to you. Annual day poster. So first, I'm just searching for it. What is the poster? I'm just going to search the templates. It has millions of templates, very, very like big repository of templates, and it will show multiple things. You have to select which you want and contextualize according to your school. That's it. So the first step is that we are going to search for the template. So I'm seeing this is somewhat simple. So I'm going for this one. Once I click it, if you can see, there is a pro version there at the top. It is mentioned. And it's a Canva premium thing, which you can use with the Canva for educators. Once I click on it, it just goes inside. Now I can edit it according to my school context. So first what I'm doing is that I'm just renaming it because school annual day poster. I'm just renaming it here instead of award ceremony, annual day celebration. And I can adjust it as well. So if you don't want this text, you can change it. And one more important thing is that you can use it in your regional language as well. You can just select whatever text you want to select and then copy paste it. That's it. So annual day, I'm just going to name it as XYZ school. Instead of this school name, I'm just leaving the logo now. For this logo to be changed, what we can do is that at the side or like in your mobile, you can go for uploads and then you can upload the file which you wanted to upload. So if it is a WhatsApp image or your logo, it can be uploaded. Once it is uploaded, now I am just having Pinterest logo. So what I'm doing is that I'm just going to search for it. Pinterest logo is there. I'm going to replace this logo with this one. And you can edit the size accordingly as well. And I'm just going to leave the date and time, RSVP for more information. If you want to mention the address, you can change the addresses. So this is the overall thing. Where we have to think about is that how we can include pictures. So instead of this cup, you want some student pictures has to be there. Then you can include that as well. So instead of this picture, I want some other picture to be there. I can edit the sizes, whichever I wanted to do. So only student pictures has to be there. Then I can edit it as well. And once this is done, first step is that you go search the template. Second step, you're going to customize it according to your school. And that is how Geeta Miss also did it. Like she just drew her school name and then the school logo. And then she was trying to incorporate what are all the minute details which she can include and contextualize it, because she doesn't want a cup picture, but a student picture. Their school picture can also be there. School overall picture can also be placed. And then the location and the time where it has to be included. Once this is done, if you're okay, this is a good to go alignment and everything is ready, what you can do is that you're going to press share and you're going to download. And in this download, you have multiple options. Do you want it as a JPG image? Do you want it as a PDF image? Or do you want it as a GIF? Or do you want it as a video? So video also we can see how we are going to do it. And then I just wanted it to be a JPG image. So I'm going to download it. Once it is downloaded, it will be saved and then you can share it in your school. So it will show like this. It has been downloaded. With best clarity, you have downloaded it. And once this is there, you can just share it in your WhatsApp with 2 lines that, dear parents, you're invited for this session. This is the first way of using Canva. I'm just pausing here to understand if you have any doubts, anything related to this Canva.
Yes, Janvi, I've just downloaded both the apps in my phone, but why am I not able to, I have to enter my mail ID and my password also, or do I have to create a new password?
You have to sign in now. So for the Pinterest, it will ask for your date of birth as well when you're signing in. So you have to sign in with your Gmail ID. And then
I have got 2 options, sign up or login.
So you can't log in without signing up.
So first I have to just sign up. Right.
Yeah.
Hi, Chinani. I tried to use the template, but I tried to make text bold. I could not able to do it. Why?
Come again, sir. Sorry.
I tried to make text bold in the bold and italic. I tried to do it, but I could not able to do it.
In your phone, sir?
Laptop.
Okay, so I can show it again if you want. Like you have to just select the template and then you have to go near the text where you have to edit it. So if I are going to search a template again, we can try it actually again. So you have searched a template. Here is the annual report cutting. I'm just choosing it. Deepika, is there anybody? Yeah, okay. So I'm just going to choose this template and it creates another tab for me. Once that tab is created, what I'm going to do is that I'm just going to choose this. So you can also change the font accordingly. If you want, I don't want this font because it is boring, you can also go for some interesting fonts as well. So you have multiple options. These kinds of font is not very clear. Times New Roman only I use it for my school. You can use it as well. Yes, Ashwini ma'am.
Ma'am, can we allow
Ah.
it to use the location?
Sorry, ma'am.
It's asking me to allow Pinterest to use your location, so we have to
It's
allow.
not necessary, ma'am. Like
Acha.
you don't need to give the access. So whatever you have to give access is that like
Okay.
you like
Okay,
we are
yes.
using WhatsApp only. It's a similar thing. Like if you want to give access, give access. If you don't want to, don't give access.
Yes, Janani ma'am, this is Ashwini here.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so I've already logged into Canva using my Gmail account.
Got
So
it.
this was some time ago, and I
Okay.
did not log in as an educator.
Okay.
So most of the things are not, accessible for me. It's all pro, right?
Got it.
So
Yeah.
is there a possibility that now I can raise a request for that, or should I log in with a different account?
It is possible, ma'am. What you can do is that log
Yeah.
out and then again the option will appear as sign in as an educator. Then it will ask for the same ID. You can try it out. If it's not coming, we can figure out how to do it as well. Because it was possible for me because I used the Teach for India ID as not an educator. Then I got to know about it and then signed it again. So it is possible. If it is a
Okay, so
Gmail account,
you're saying log out and sign in again, and then from the
sign
sign in
in as an
page.
educator. Sign in as an
Okay,
educator. Yeah.
okay, fine.
And then
Thank
give
you.
your
That's helpful.
details. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. We'll take the questions little bit later. Now we will move on to the next one. So we can see how we can use AI in Canva. So that is an interesting thing. So when I was a teacher, it was not there, but when I became a program manager, it was there. Good for Geeta ma'am. She got it when she was starting to use Canva itself. She got to know about AI. Yeah. So now we are just going to go to AI. And in the side, there is Canva AI. So once you press Canva AI, it just shows like this. Here, it is the design for me, create an image, create a doc, create a video clip. So with this video clip, you can create only 8 seconds video clip as of now. And recently, there was a huge hype on Canva images which were created. So not Canva, ChatGPT images which were created. The same thing you can do it in Canva as well. So I'm just going to create an image right now. I just created Geeta Miss also with. I didn't get a photo, so we can create something new. Can I just get inputs from the audience, like what we can create as an image? Class first question. A later. Okay, yeah, sure. Doraemon. Doraemon is already available. Something new. Okay, classroom.
In a positive, you can just say positive climate classroom, a classroom which has got a positive climate.
Positive climate. Okay. AI understands in a way it has to understand. Let us try.
Agree with the different
Create
branches.
a positive
Students
environment
Yes.
classroom. Let's try one and then try the later, just to show you an example. So you can also download Canva and use it as well. Sometimes Canva gives the perfect image which you have in mind. Sometimes it doesn't. So you have to feed into the AI to say what you want. Okay, positive environment classroom. This is what we get. Interesting, right? Like we don't have to use any cloth. If you are a person who just have close to the heart, like you have to
Here,
use.
if I want to use my students' pictures from my school.
Okay, that you have to just upload it in ChatGPT and do it. Here it creates by itself. So one more thing we can also do is that one thing I explored today morning as well is that create a story document of rabbit and tortoise. So you can use this document as well. Like an AI, just like ChatGPT, it just gives. If you want to feed into say that, can you create a moral of the story? Can you give 3 questions? It can also be created. It can be printed and given. And here you can also edit it as well. It just directly goes, and if you want to edit it, you can edit it as well.
Janani ma'am,
We do get it through the Google search engine as well as ChatGPT. So how is it different from ChatGPT and Google search engine?
So Google search engine, you cannot edit it. And Canva and in AI, you have to give ChatGPT, you have to give prompts again and again to just edit the same image which was given. But here, once the image is generated, you just go back into the same image. Like you can edit it. And if you want to change anything, you can do it itself. Like you don't have to wait to give another comment to change it and wait for the image to download, and then again it is not there, again you have to do it again. So here you can edit it. That's the change which we can do. Yes, Shireen ma'am.
yeah, Janani ma'am, I wanted to ask you this. You've given this entire story. Is it possible to put it in images also?
Yeah, we can ask.
Yeah. So
And you can include it directly as well. So if you want,
you can give it the command that give the story along with the images.
yeah, you can
Right.
do that as well.
Right.
But if you want to include it yourself, like you have a real rabbit and tortoise image, which you took a picture, that also you can upload.
Okay.
And now I'm just showing it because I don't have a picture of rabbit right now. But if you have, anyhow, you can just place it here and then edit it accordingly as well. That also you can do.
Okay.
But in ChatGPT, you can give the real image and ask for it, and then again you have to give prompts again and again.
Yes.
Janani, just a small request from the participants. We can take questions at the end of the session so that it doesn't affect the flow. Some of
Sure.
them have requested that on the chat box. Please note down your questions. We will definitely get back to all the questions in the end. Yeah. Thanks for
Thank you.
understanding.
Yeah. Sure. I'll be there to answer all your questions. Thank you so much. Yeah, we'll go to the presentation now. Just give me a minute. I'm just opening the presentation again. As we have explored Canva AI, you can definitely try exploring it and just giving it prompts, comments. And also, I just wanted to share it is that sometimes it can be very frustrating because it will not understand what we are trying to say as well. But it's okay. Just try to edit it and then figure out how it is coming, because at starting Geeta has also found it very, very difficult because that is her first time using it. And she just figured out, because we always say that, right? Like always practice leads to perfection. Just practice it till you're getting it. So don't let it go like, okay, this is new for me, I'm not going to get it. And I am just a beginner, and you people are in the education system for a long time. You know it better than me. Since we just talked about Canva AI, how to make a presentation, like small demo about like how Geeta Miss did the annual day poster. Here are some ideas where Canva can be used as well. As many of you said, you're using it in your day-to-day life. This is for teachers. You can use it like you get inspiration from Pinterest. You wanted to do the same thing. You can just include classroom photos. You can use the AI. You can use a poster, or you wanted to make a LinkedIn post or an Instagram post. You can do anything you wanted to make. Just that you have to have all the items ready, upload it in Canva, and then use it. That's it. And this is for the HMs. And you can also use it in multiple different ways. There are multiple other uses as well. You might have used it, or you might be exploring it for the first time, and it's completely fine. These are some initial ideas if you're using it for the first time. Yeah. So once I shared, right? Like Gita Miss has been using it, and I've just shown it as a fictional character. But here is how Gita Miss used it. Now she's using it, and this is a recent things which she has shared with me. She has created a contextualized label for her entire classroom. This is one student's thing, and this is an ID which she created for her classroom. And this is a regional language poster for our entire class. The last one is Geeta Miss, which she created. She just shared very, very proudly. And she did it for the entire district thing because she is like very confident that she can do it. First, she started only with her classroom. To be honest, only with her classroom. Then it moved to school. Then now to the district using her own regional language. And this is a small presentation which Geeta Miss did. Can you hear the sound?
No,
No, sound is not there. Yes, now it's there.
Sorry. Just can you hear the sound now? You can also add audio there.
Continents and oceans. North America.
Yeah, this is one thing. Now I just shared where and all Geeta Miss has used her idea or like her way of utilizing Canva and Pinterest in her classrooms. Now let's just pause because we have seen multiple things right now, like from Pinterest to how to bookmark it, how to save it, and then from Canva. Like it's a lot of information, right? Let's pause for a moment and think about what is that one creative idea you're just going to take back from today's session and what you wanted to try. And next thing is, I know some of you have just downloaded Canva. You wanted to try it and you're bubbling with ideas. It's completely fine. What is that one thing you wanted to create? I've shared about poster, label, presentations, and about a story, multiple things. Can you share the answers for both the questions in a single message in the chat box so I can see that? Mind maps, worksheets, PPT with an audio. Oh, Canva AI is amazing. I was also amazed by it. Notes in interactive way, birthday greetings. Awesome. Inside and outside classroom. Explore Canva AI. School circulars, cartoons, SEL worksheets. Absolutely. Kids will love it. Stories for my class. Yeah, it is a wonderful way of creating worksheets. You just do it in like 10-15 minutes, print it out, and do a 45 minutes lesson with that RC, reading comprehension worksheet. Lab decoration, yes. Activity sheets. Invites, definitely. Board works. Awesome. Videos for an event. Yeah, interestingly, I used Canva for the first time when I was in my classroom, but video was when I was completing my fellowship journey. I wanted to create a video, that too in Canva. It was really good. I'll share if I have the access to it because it's been a very long time. Yeah. Flowchart, posters, yeah, parent-teacher meetings. You can definitely use it. Okay, thank you so much for sharing. Okay. So Actually, sharing these ideas, this is a small post work after this session. I know many of you would have downloaded Canva by now in your mobile, in your laptop. You have opened your access and everything. Just do a one poster for parent teacher meeting using Canva. The same thing, just put parent teacher meeting, first step. And second step, you're going to edit it. And third step, you're going to download it. That's all you're going to do. Just give it a try. Give it a try with the pictures. Just explore as much as you can. And if you're feeling like overwhelmed or anything, just look at my PPT again so you can get a clarity. And then I can also share you videos which are related to it, which Deepika can share it with you. So you can see that as well when you are preparing. Now we can move on to the question section. Yes. Deepika, how are we taking the questions? Is it by chat or unmuting?
So we had some questions coming up in the chat box. Maybe I'll just ask those first and then we can have participants raise their hand and take those questions.
Sure. Yeah, that would work. Definitely.
Yeah. So I think a lot of them ask that what to do if we don't work as an educator or like not primarily in like working in an ed tech platform. So what are some other ways of using Canva if you're not an educator? Yeah.
So Canva has a free version as well. So it's not that you just have to be an educator. You can use a free version, but whereas for the pro access, we have subscriptions, and for educators, it is free. If you have educator friends, now you have multiple friends right here. You can use the same ID to get to know like the access and everything. So that would be something which we can do. But only for educators, it is free. We can't do anything with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So another question is that can we upload our created template on Canva? And if we can upload or how can we save our templates on Canva? That is one question. Then is how to add videos. I like you have shown a small demo. Maybe like if you could, because there were a lot of queries coming on how to upload video, either a classroom video or the student's video. We would actually refrain you to from uploading it in AI platforms. But then if you want to create a template on Canva with personalized videos and background music, if you can show a demo of that to our
Yeah,
participants.
I can show that. With respect to templates, I just wanted to understand what templates they're asking for, because you can upload it as a picture that you can do. You can upload a video, you can upload an audio as well. So if it is a recorded audio, you can do it. But templates, you can start it from scratch. That you can definitely do. You can just, I can share the screen, so it will be very visible. So you can just, okay, I'm just sharing the screen. So if you wanted to start something from scratch, you can definitely do it. Like your own template, you have to make it. That also is possible. First, I'll answer that question, then we will move on to the second part of the question. So I just always go for presentations. Let's go for presentation so I can show it together with you. So this is a blank template, like nothing it is there. So what you can do is that you can add your own text. You wanted to create your own template. You can add text. You can add elements like celebration. So this can be a part where you are creating your own templates. So it can be a background and then you can choose and you can do it. That's the first part of the question. You can create your own template with a blank page. Second, about the video. So I'm going to add another picture, celebration, going to add another picture. I'm just going to add random pictures here just to show you how you can create. So one by one, you can create it. And then what you can do is that you can just add the audio as well. So if you can just elongate it so it is coming for the entire video. I'm just trying random audio, but you can just upload the audio which you want. Like you can download it in your phone or in your website. You can upload any regional songs which you wanted to do. And then you can include photos here. Just a video you can post. So once this is done, you can also download it as a video itself. Here it shows suggestions, MP4 video, and you press download, it will be saved and it just comes as a video. When you're presenting it, also you can just give it how many seconds it has to be there and apply to all pages. After 5 seconds, it just switches to the next one. So this is for the videos part. We can share a video just mentioning about how you can create a video in Canva. So I think that can be helpful. Is there any other questions, Deepika?
Yeah. So another question is around if you are using free version of Canva, how many times can we use Canva AI for creating an image in a day?
Okay, so since I have not used it, I am not aware of it. I'm so sorry, but I just feel like you can use it for like 3 to 4 times. Once it reaches the maximum, it itself says how many times. So it's the same as ChatGPT version where like if the memory is full or you have exceeded the limit, it will show you that you have exceeded the limit.
And can we create Excel sheets as well in Canva? Was another question.
Oh, interesting question. Let's explore. Going to the home page. But for the Excel, you can actually add tables here. That you can definitely do. I used to do it in my reports. Here is the sheet. Here is the attendance tracker. Here is your benchmark tracker, like whatever you wanted to do for the sign up sheet. If you wanted to use in a classroom as well, this can be done. And if you want, like you can go to the blank template, you have something to copy paste, you can go to the Excel, copy paste the table and make it, paste it, and then you can edit the margins as well. But a whole Excel can't be created. It is very difficult to create complete Excel here, like with different tabs. It can be one PPT to next one, next one, next one. You can just attach it and show it as a table. In reports, if you're a person who's going to create reports, you can actually attach tables. I can also show you that in the application itself, like projects, templates. So in the same thing, I'm just going to, if it is a report, it can be an A4 size sheet, elements, table. So you can include tables, whichever tables you want, colors. You can edit the tables as well. Transparent background, without transparent background. You can edit whatever you wanted to edit. And you can also sheet kind of thing also, you can do it here. You just have to edit it. And you can link Excel sheets to here. And you can also show infographics. It's a glitch. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Janani. I think we will open the floor for questions. We have some hands raised. Nasreen ma'am and Harshit sir. We can go one by one, yeah.
Yeah. Nasreen ma'am?
Yeah, ma'am, is it possible that the teachers write something on a handwritten in a paper, and can we convert it into a question paper which is, printable using fonts we want, like Roman 14 font? In that, I want to create a question paper which is handwritten. So if I share that picture, will it be converted into Roman 14?
I think that we can use it using ChatGPT, which is a session tomorrow. I think you will be learning about it as well. But here you can just include the paper overall. Here there is a little, not very high possibility of just changing it into written format. Here it can create pictures, it can give the template, and you can edit it. Picture to PDF, that conversion can't happen here.
That means we have to type everything.
That one you might learn tomorrow in ChatGPT session. Yeah. Oh, you have created a poster. Harshit sir?
Okay. So, however, I'm a student, but I need to ask that, if when I'm searching in Pinterest or something, I do get so many ideas, but there are times that I feel that there are so many ideas, and I think that they are very overwhelming. So I wanted to ask that, can we create our version of something in the pro version?
Yeah, you can. That's the same thing I said, right? Like, you have a lot of ideas. I get you. I completely get you what you're saying. Because I was also at that situation at multiple points in times. So what I do is that I just go to my create option, home option, and then mostly with posters, right? Like I'll just show you an example of poster, but you can do it with anything. So I just go to the poster and I just upload whatever items I need to upload. Like, for example, I need some pictures, that is my student pictures and everything. This is a blank page. You can just create it from scratch. And I want my student pictures to be there. So I paste it in this size. And then I want elements of celebration. People, I just can give like people celebration is there, and I want it as sticky figures. I usually do it because it's not. So I want to say who is the class of the year. So I just paste it, or like student of the month. I just do it. And then I create my own version. So it is contextual, and also I have created it from scratch using my Pinterest ideas. That can also be done. Harshit, I hope it explains.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wonderful that I'm seeing a lot of parent teacher meeting posters in the chat box. Thank you. Sir, if you can use it from the mobile as well. I have used it. I have not faced issues. So I think you can use it as well. Like it will just share that you are trying to log in your phone. That's it. Can I integrate Padlet with Canva for creating any virtual design? Padlet, the screenshot you're asking can definitely be done.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yeah. It can be done, ma'am. Like you can just take a picture and you can do it. And links also can work in Canva design. Like you can just put the link there. Like if you want people to press it, it can happen as well. Is there any use for Hindi and Marathi language teacher? As you saw, Geeta ma'am was a Tamil medium school teacher, and she used a regional language to create the entire poster in Tamil, and it can be done as well. So in your phone, you have the language input option, right? Like it can type in Tamil as well, or Hindi, Marathi as well. So you can do it. Or if you feel like, oh, I have all the data or things in my Word document, I have to just copy paste it. That can also be done. So instead of the English words, you just have to edit it and make it use of it. That's it. And for Pinterest as well, you can search for Hindi posters or Marathi posters. That can also be done. And you can contextualize a little bit according to your school.
पर जैसे कि आपने वो वहां पे स्टोरी बनाया इंग्लिश में, तो वैसे हिंदी मराठी टीचर बना सकती है क्या?
Yes, ma'am, you can do it. It is possible.
पर मैंने
You
ट्राई किया, पर वो बोल रहा है कि लाइक मैं अभी सिर्फ इंग्लिश भाषा समझ सकता हूँ।
Okay, I'll find a video for you and send it to you so you can do it by yourself. I think it will take a long time to do it here, but I'll definitely find a video. So, and I'll share it with Deepika so she can share it with you as well.
ओके, थैंक यू।
Thank you. Is there any, Roshini, ma'am?
Yes, I had a question regarding video uploading. So
Yeah.
I create a lot of TLM things. What happens is with the video, right, the background noises are there. Can we use Canva to remove the background noise? Or another thing I want to understand is, can we give voiceover in Canva? That is the place I struggle with.
Yeah, you can give voiceover in Canva where you can record it and then upload the audio. I can show it.
Okay.
I have done it for because I taught in COVID time. I had to do it.
Okay.
No other way I had. So I did it as well. So what I did was that I just design. So whichever you have created, it will be in your designs. Home. I'm just showing it to you. Just give me a minute.
Yeah.
So here, what you can do is that you can upload the audio. You can record the audio in your phone. You can upload the audio. Once the audio is there, I don't have any audio here. Once the audio is there, you can click and drag and paste it here. So from first page to second page, it comes. And what you can do is that you have to sync the audio with your presentation, right? What you can do is that you can see how much you can present it and do it again and again. So you can set the timing. So if for 5 seconds I'm talking, after 5 seconds, it should automatically go to the next one. So then I can set the timing like I can increase the timing or decrease the timing. For 1 second only it should be shown. Then I can do it. Then you can try and just see the entire version. So since it is editable, you can try as many times as possible to like till you get the perfection. So you can record the audio, upload it, and use it here. That's it.
Okay. Great. Thank you. I'll try it out.
Yeah. And you have multiple videos online. So you can search for it if at any point in time you have doubts. And I think Deepika will also share videos. So yeah.
Thank you.
Deepika, do we have a time limit?
We can take more questions till the next 5 minutes. If anyone wants to just try out, explore on your own, we are here. If you're facing any issues, you can just ask Janani and get assistance.
Just seeing the chat box if we have any other. I'm just loving the posters which you have created. Thank you so much. It just means a lot that you have taken it and you have created yourself, and that's the spirit. Please keep on doing it like Geeta Miss, because I think it's a long way to go. People who are creating it, awesome. People who are hesitating also, it's okay. Just take some time and download it and do it tomorrow and share it with us, because it would be great to see what you people have created as well.
Hi, Janani, I have a question.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
How can I use Canva for making CV? I heard it many times from a friend, but I never use it.
Canva for what? Can you come again? Sorry.
For making CV.
Resume.
What is it?
I think
Deepika,
they're
can you share
asking
it?
about CV, curriculum vitae.
Oh, curriculum. Okay. Okay. I was just not, I'm like, oh, yeah, you can use it. All my resume is created using Canva. I agree. And I can share it with you as well. It's the same thing. Everything you're going to do it in the same way, like I said, for a poster. So you're just going to go to the homepage and then you're just going to search the template. Curriculum video. Professional. and whichever you want to choose, right? Like I personally don't prefer something with a picture. So I can just go with this, but I can customize it according to me. The same method, like you choose the template, you go inside, and then you edit it. I don't want a picture, so I just edit it. And then I place the name here so it doesn't look too much of space. I can change the fonts if has to be visible and everything. Whatever is needed for your profile, you can do it. One thing I have learned from practice is that with this resume, right, with curriculum vitae, it takes a little bit more time because the alignment has to be made perfect. Because since we are professionals creating it and we have to send it to another organization, just you have to be a little patient while creating it. You can edit it. If you found a very good template, it's easier to make. But like me, if you don't want a picture or something, you have to edit it accordingly. So it is ready. I have created every curriculum vitae and resume with Canva. It is fantastic. Please use it. I hope this is helpful. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll take a last question. So there was a question regarding for Canva educator getting verified. What document did you use to get verified? If you have the document, can you share? So I think there is a little clarity on how to sign up as an educator. So maybe if you could shed light on that process for our users.
Sure. I can share the presentation. I'll share the steps with you people, so it will be easier. So I, as a Teach for India fellow, never needed a document per se because I had a teachforindia.org email ID, which people are using it, and that was helpful for me to just not wait for any documentation. That is the first thing. For me personally, it was very easy. But when we were trying to create it for Geeta Miss, it was difficult because she didn't have a school ID. It was a government school. They didn't have edu.in or some separate email IDs for teachers specifically. So what we did was that we just uploaded her teacher ID card. And we waited for Geeta Miss, it happened in 24 hours. But I have heard for some teachers, it takes like 48 hours to get it verified, and then it is approved, and then you receive an email, then you can use it, the Canva Pro features. This is a step-by-step process. You can take a screenshot of it, and Deepika can also share it.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Janani. I will upload all the resources on the Firki portal for you all to access. You can go ahead and access those resources anytime, anywhere. Yeah. And thank you so much, Janani, for sharing such actionable strategies and real life examples. We really appreciate the clarity and the depth you brought into the workshop today. So throughout the session, the chat box was absolutely buzzing with how participants enjoyed your activities and found them interesting and engaging. We will upload all the resources on the Firki portal after the workshop. Also, a big shout out to our participants as well for engaging so enthusiastically throughout our session today. Let us all take a moment to thank Janani for such an inspiring and practical session. If you enjoyed the session, feel free to show some love with Zoom reactions. We would share her email ID with you. So if you have any questions while navigating on Canva or Pinterest, you can just write to her, and I think Janani would definitely get back to you with your queries.
Thank you, Janani ma'am.
Thank you so much. You were lovely participants who were just sharing the posters which you have created within the session. So thank you so much. Thank you for being very kind. And thank you, Deepika and Tasneem, for the opportunity as well.
Thank you so much. We look forward to welcoming you all again tomorrow for day 2 of the workshop. A lot of questions that you have asked today are regarding Excel sheet and editing the photos on like Chat GPT and all. So all those questions will be answered tomorrow. So just like make sure that you are coming in tomorrow. And please note that the certificate will be made available on day 3 of the workshop. So until then, just take care and just stay curious, keep implementing learnings.
Good evening. I have one question. Actually, I logged into my portal to upload my picture on my dashboard. Can you